Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. And in this video we are taking a look at the very awesome Marvel Legends VHS styled X-Men animated series cell shaded Jean Grey figure. So this is the next one in the line of these figures. Here are three of the others: Wolverine, Storm and Jubilee. We've also had Mr. Sinister, and we've got Morph on the way as well. And I think we're going to see Beast at San Diego Comic-Con from the hints and the reveals. I'd love to see Rogue and Gambit as well in this particular style, but more about Jean, and we'll talk about that in another video. So let's crack her open and have a look. Now these boxes obviously replicate the old VHS tapes. There's the accessories in the head there, but they also kind of fall in line with the plastic-free packaging, which is really cool. So obviously better for the environment, and they look cool on the shelves. And I must admit, the artwork on these boxes is absolutely incredible, and they are some of the only boxes that I actually keep hold of because they look really good on display as well, both as a backdrop or just as a display piece. So without further ado, let's open up these bags and see what we've got. Now it is always a little bit of a gamble because you can't see the paint applications, but so far I have not been stung with anything really bad. First thoughts on her hair down head is it's really nice. Zero complaints there. The paintwork all looks good. It looks very similar to the old release, so we'll do a side-by-side comparison on that shortly. But yeah, absolutely zero complaints with that at all. And then there's this two kind of closed fist hands as well. So here we are, the moment of truth. Let's see if there's any issues on the figure. Now the initial thoughts about the promo pics on these is people did not like the heads. They were complaining about the look on the faces. Having a quick look, there are no problems. I cannot see any issues with that whatsoever. Now the cell shading is actually quite minimal on her, I must admit. It's not as obvious as some of the others. Let's just take her head off and have a closer look at the ponytail head. Yeah, I've got absolutely no complaints about that at all. I think that's actually a really cool head sculpt. Doesn't quite look like the promo pics from my memory. Whether they've changed that or kind of gone back and altered it. And having a look at the body, yep, absolutely no complaints there. You can see there's a bit of cell shading there on the inner thigh. There's kind of some line work on the blues. There's like a black line on the belt as well. The articulation on her is exactly the same as most of the female figures. So a single jointed elbow, knees, legs, ankles, shoulders, etc, etc. So you can get her into the same kind of poses as most of the female Marvel Legends figures. Now the single jointed elbow female figures are a little bit more limited with their articulation, and I found as well that figures that have got a big hair sculpt are quite heavy, so you've got to be careful how you display her if you're using the hair down version of the head. But yeah, looking at her, I think she's really cool. The colours look really vibrant. She looks very much how she did on the show. Yeah, I've got no massive complaints there. However, she does look very, very similar. So let's get the 2019 Love Triangle box set. So this was released as part of the 80 years anniversary box set, and it came with Wolverine and Cyclops, and it was the best Jean Grey that we had to date. However, they are pretty much exactly the same. I can't see any differences there in the actual sculpt. Same gauntlet, same belt, same head sculpt, same hair. Yeah, they are essentially the same figure. Having a look, they are exactly the same. They're just painted different. So she is a repaint. You can see here that the thigh, the pad on the thigh on the 80-year, the 2019 80-year one has got gold paint on the pad on her thigh, whereas the cell shaded one doesn't. Now I do prefer the paintwork on the cell shaded one, I'm not going to lie. Even these ponytail heads, you can see that the eyes are a lot better, the lips are a lot clearer, the lines seem a lot crisper. And I just like the really orange hair. I think it's a much better suited hair colour for Jean Grey, at least for the animated series anyway. And this was the costume that she famously wore in the animated series. Now she had her hair up in a ponytail for the majority of that TV show, so I'm going to display my cell shaded one with the ponytail hair. However, if you do prefer the head sculpt of this new one, you can quite easily swap them over because they are the same body. So I'll do that in a minute. But just having a look at the ponytail version, I just think that the orange hair really does stand out better. The head kind of pops a little bit more. Let's just put this on here. So here's both head sculpts from the new cell shaded one on both different bodies. And as you can see, they display absolutely fine. So if you do prefer these new head sculpts, you can actually display both of them if you've got that 80 years triple pack version. But yeah, all in all, I think she's a really good character. I wasn't totally sold. I wasn't sure about picking her up because the promo pics didn't completely sell her, and I did like my Love Triangle version. But I'm really pleased that I've got her because I think that she is definitely an upgrade. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things, and check out the playlists on my channel, and I'll see you soon.